Hey everybody, Hostron here. We're back as promised for part two of the two-part video. In the first part, I showcased the deck that I'm about to play, and now here for part two, I've got Joe Kellstrom with me, a fellow Minnesota player, to play a game here. Super casual. We're going to keep it light and fun, so just kind of sit back and enjoy the game as it goes. We did roll to see who goes first, and it looks like Joe won the roll, so I guess Joe's going to go first. So, all right, go ahead, Joe. What do you got?
I've got an alternate universe store and then a few cents.
All right, I've got a Q's tent, a temporal conduit, and a temporal benefactor, who is Evil Kirk.
Okay.
On to the mission phase.
I've got a double-sided mission, so do you want me to shuffle and take from the right, or should we put in a dummy card? Or...
It doesn't matter. Just go ahead and just shuffle and take from whatever. Just pick an end.
Okay.
I usually go left to right.
Examine morality.
Examine morality. All right, Romulus.
There's a signature.
Okay. Police trade route. Let's go here.
Allocate dividends.
What does he want to do? Yep. Escape Gulag, I'll put over on this end. Oh, there's the investigation of anomalies. Battle of Narendra 3. Let's go down here with that one.
Observe stellar rebirth. I kind of want to put you up a little bit, but I'm going to stick to my end.
I'll break you up a little bit with an Examine Quasar.
Alright. And then the final one is Foster New Collective.
Okay. And I suppose I can put Agricultural Assessment on the end of a space line. All right. Dilemma time it is. Excuse me, everybody at home. I picked up a cold this weekend. Horrible one. I actually didn't work today. My Sunday afternoon, Joe, we were supposed to do this, you know, in the morning on Sunday, and then you couldn't do it, and then all of a sudden over noon, this cold just hit me like a ton of bricks in the afternoon.
So I went to work out anyways.
Yeah, and then I've been home sick all day today, just kind of sleeping and drinking liquids and watching TV. But I pulled it together long enough to play this game, but fortunately this is just a casual game, so.
Does it seem like it's subsiding, or?
Nah, it's kind of in that middle phase right now. Alright, so you've got... That's right, you just have like the two space... Oh, you have this space mission over here. You get the Intercept Dignitaries over there too, don't you? So how's your day, Joe?
What's that?
How was your day?
Pretty good. It was, got off to a slow start, which kind of bled into the rest of the day, but ended okay.
Yeah.
One of those Mondays for me, just answering a bunch of phone calls and trying to get some work done.
Right. So my employer, I had horrible timing last week. I had gotten kind of frustrated with a kind of a lack of appreciation, and that lack of appreciation kind of bleeding into a feeling of a lack of appreciation in how much I paid for the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, early in the week, I worked my way through human resources and then up the food chain within my department, and ended up having this video call with like the head of my entire department. So like two or three levels above my direct manager, right? And then that conversation did not go well. Like talking about like, well, I've been here for how many years, and I'm part of the reason why this, my team is even worth a shit anymore. Just like, yeah, this team was garbage. It was total garbage when I came onto it, and I've helped to build it up to something good, and I feel like I've not really been adequately compensated for that. And she's like, well, we're just not in a position to increase anyone's pay right now, and stuff like that. Right. The very next day, the CEO of my employer sends out this email that they've combination of fired and demoted 300 people.
Oh
wow. So I'm like, well, at least I didn't make myself a target suddenly, because my department was not one of the ones that was touched by this, but it could have very well easily have been. So it's amazing how all these companies they're making like record profits, and my own company is not doing badly, but for some odd reason they still feel the need to fire people and demote people. Yet it's never the CEO or the vice presidents that ever take a pay cut.
Right.
So I kind of in a way I kind of envy you, Joe, being a self-employed business owner.
Yeah, it's, there's a lot of upsides, some downsides, but
right.
Like going to Worlds this year was a lot of fun, but came back to a whirlwind of chaos.
Right.
Being as an only employee.
Right. That's the downside, is that like it's all on you then. And of course I'm sympathetic, because like I grew up on a farm, family farm family. So I fully understand the concept of like what it takes to like, own a business and everything that goes into it, and how it's all on you. I grew up with being the child labor, the child labor that that makes family owned businesses go.
All right, I think I'm good with this.
You think you're good? Okay. I have no idea if my dilemma decisions are good, but we're gonna go with it, because
yeah, I'm trying not to overthink it too much, because it's kind of
right. Here, you're back home. Worlds is not on the line anymore.
No. All right. We got a hidden agenda.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and seed the Romulan drone control room, which gets me Valdor. He immediately special downloads Garib and a remote interference.
Yep. We got another hidden agenda.
Okay. Well, let's just match you with the hidden agenda.
Cybernetics expertise.
Okay. I'll do one more hidden agenda. I
will do that one.
Okay. I am going to Smuggler's Rendezvous at Police Trade Route. That grabs me the Tellarite Trading Post, which grabs me one small step.
Okay. Process for mining.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and do Protect the Timeline on Smuggler's Rendezvous.
I'll put a house knockout post there.
Interesting. Okay. I am going to operate the Lithium Gulag, which rotates this mission.
Ooh, I like it.
Mm-hmm. I think you'll like this deck, Joe. I think you'll find it interesting.
Okay.
So Science 4 personnel.
Yep.
Okay. Sherman's Peak over here. That downloads Deep Space Station K7.
I'm gonna put the group therapy doesn't. It can go on a non-aligned outpost, right?
Yeah. If you watch my video with from the Delta Quadrant deck from last week, I make note of that very specifically. That the outpost, it just has to go onto a headquarters outpost or site. Doesn't even need to be compatible with the people that you're putting into play, because the Federation civilian goes to hand, or the Federation genetically enhanced personnel just simply goes to your Karen Lowe's. So, yeah. Group therapy is extremely usable. I'm going to do a Klingon outpost at Narendra 3.
And I believe Reunite Legends has to go on the Federation outpost, right?
If you want to get a Federation ship, it does.
Yep.
I'm going to do Finally Ready to Swim.
Do a space score on the house knockout outpost.
Okay. And I have Hero of the Empire. And that'll get Kirk.
Alright, I play Continue Mission and download the Warp Core card, which is Followers of the One.
I realized I forgot to put it in the deck. I forgot to save the deck with it in. We're just going to say that I have a Captain's Log that was in the draw deck.
Okay.
And I'm just going to special download Captain's Log.
I'm going to Preserve Obelisk.
Sorry, say that again? Oh, Preserve Obelisk? Okay.
You get Temple and Yarmouth.
Yeah.
Discard Continue Mission.
Yep. Makes sense. Radio. Okay. I have no more seeds of any kind.
I do not have.
Okay. I don't have a. Looks like neither one of us has a rough pile, so no free rough card. Well, this is an interesting opening hand. It's kind of good, kind of bad.
Alright, I'm going to play Morik for free, Followers of the One. My card play, I'm going to flip over a Space Store and get new ship.
Okay.
The Blacksmith Scout Vessel.
Okay.
And then I move to Orders phase, download Ship of Reunite Legends. Flip over Cork's Rods to get computer skill times 2 person to hand, which will be Luana Flores.
Okay.
Discard that. I will card, assign sport personnel to give you sport personnel.
Okay.
Karen Rose.
It's Karen.
Temple and Yarmouth on Scout Vessel.
Okay.
Heat range over to Boston Collective.
You betcha.
And Dean to be down.
Yep. Gotta get those card draw mechanisms working.
Alright, I'm ready to do end step stuff.
Okay.
First thinking.
Yep.
Alright, so I've got Duck Line active, so I got 2 card draws with the regular card draw.
Yep.
I'll convert 1 to the Federation Civilian Downline.
Okay.
Get African. And I will draw the second card. And it's all you.
Okay. Start of the turn, I'm going to download Prisoner Archer with Escape Gulag. He'll be my card play directly to Rura Pente. That draws me a card with Finally Ready to Swim. I have Captain Kirk as a temporal agent at a time location, and I'll take 2 free draws here.
Okay.
I'm going to play General Kavah for free. I'm going to play Malik for free. That draws me a card with General Kavah.
Very good enunciation.
I don't speak Klingon, but I try. Let's see, what else do I want to do? So Joe, have you watched Black Mirror? Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
I have. It's been a while.
Okay. You remember the one of the very first episodes, 10 million credits?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So the main character who takes the broken glass and holds it to his own neck to threaten everyone.
That part I don't remember as well, but
yeah. So in that episode, there's the one main character who at the end of the episode realizes that he can actually he's kind of on TV. I don't want to say more than that without spoiling it, but he takes this broken shard and he holds it to his own neck to send this message, and he's willing to die for his message.
Yep.
Anyway, Captain Kirk would like to threaten himself. He's going to take a piece of broken glass and hold it to his own throat, and he's going to basically request that unless you let me roll an 8-sided die and then take that many cards from outside the game and seed them into play, then he might kill himself, and if that happens, then you have to probe for this. And if you probe for this and successfully do it, he dies, and I become hero of the Empire. And my missions are worth more, and yours are worth less.
all right. A lot to think about.
Right.
So if I agree, you get card draws.
No, if you agree that I get to roll an 8-sided die, and that's how many cards I get to take from outside the game and put them into play as if I was seeding them.
Okay.
I'll even show you what those cards are. That helps make the decision for you. Nothing game-breaking here. It would be one of these cards here. I'm making a pile. I have 8 cards here that, that I might put into play here. I actually got 10, but you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll roll an 8-sided die, and then that's how many of these that I'll get to just seed into play as if I had seeded them.
All right. Let's try it.
Try it? Okay. Well, hold on. Whoops, it did it wrong. That's not how many I wanted. Okay, D.
Roll 8, 6, 6.
There we go, 4. So I'm on break even at this point because it takes 4 seed cards to do this. It's a dumb little trick, but it's fun. I'm going to seed the Hall of Magistrates at Battle of Miranda 3. I'll seed the Taking Charge as the second one. Third one, I'll put Valuable Prisoner into play. And for the fourth one, I'm going to put the Temporal Micro Wormhole into play.
Okay.
And then the Protection Racket goes away. Okay. So, Valuable Prisoner is face down right now. Taking Charge, I'll just flip over. And then I don't think there's anything else I want to do. So I have 1 card draw end of turn. I have 1 card draw for Prisoner Archer at Rarapente. Yeah, I'll just take those.
Before your turn ends, I'm going to download Kirk with the Enterprise A.
Yep, that's totally fair.
And then I'll get Defiant Dedication back.
All right.
Alright, back over to me.
Yep, I'll flip it over.
Alright, so let's I'm gonna process order, so I'll discard card, put 1 in points area. And then I got 2 geologists, so I'll draw 2.
Okay. Score is now 1-0. Dominating score.
Yep. I'm gonna card play Aurum, because he's a non-land board. Followers of 1.
Sure.
Then I will Narrow Probe, because also blue board will Narrow Probe Lana again.
Yeah. Seems like a winning play.
Pre-play another Mork, Followers of 1 for free.
Sure.
And play Alice series as a cybernetics replay.
Okay.
The Enterprise A's got 8 range.
Yes.
Fly that over here.
So it has 8 range. What's the other 2 range from? Oh, the Defiant Dedication plaque. Yep.
The scout vessel is going to fly back to Husnock Up.
Okay.
And let's flip the pendulum on to the security personnel. Get creepy android. Discard. I'll take 2 draws and then my turn.
Okay. So Jaya plays for free, draws me a card from Kavach and from Ready to Swim. Shobihar plays for free. Card play is going to be the Nukyab. All right, we're just going to go ahead and on the Nukyab, we're going to have it be a non-aligned mode, and Shobihar and Malik are going to get on board it with Jaya, and they're just going to go to the Hall of Magistrates for 4 range. Then I'm going to simply put this card underneath my deck to send them to the future. And then with taking charge, I'm going to put Search and Seizure onto it.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then oh wait, hold on a second here. I think I have to take Kava with me to do this. Yeah, I have to take Kava with me in order to do this. No big deal. Then we're just going to simply put another card beneath the deck. Let's put this guy beneath the deck to go back in time. And then because I have enhanced range with my augments, I will travel back. And then we'll just simply be there. And then, yeah, I'm going to draw 2 cards with Temporal Almanac. And then let's just go ahead and during my turn, I'm going to use Temporal Benefactor. I'm going to put Chancellor Marek on the bottom of my deck. And I'm going to put Ensign Jameson into my hand as a temporal agent.
Okay.
And then because, you know, it's now a new day and Captain Kirk has more, you know, more message to get out to the universe, he's going to threaten himself again.
Okay.
This time, though, he's going to threaten that unless you make all your missions worth 0 points. So
if I decline, I get no points.
Yeah, if you accept the request, all your missions become worth 0 points. Otherwise, you decline it, and you have to start probing for protection racket.
So I'm going to say no.
Okay. So now Kirk is under protection racket, so at the end of your turns, you will have to probe for it. And then if you probe a doorway or a skill dot, he'll die. He'll die as a result of your action. It will trigger Hero of the Empire.
Okay.
So, okay. End of my turn, it counts down 1. And I draw 2 cards.
4. Discard this. 7 points.
Okay.
And one of the draws, I'll take one draw of the 2, and then the other one I'm going to convert to a genetically enhanced personnel download to carry modes.
Okay.
And I'll get 1.
Yep.
And then Mana Probe pass it back to Orlando to Money Planet.
Yep.
Discard.
That seems like a good play.
I'll free play trailer unit with 7 minutes expertise.
Okay.
Let's card play the simulator.
Okay then.
And so fly the Enterprise A over the Costume Collective. And move some people around.
Okay. On your turn, I'm going to use Shobi Har's special download of a Double Girl.
Okay. Since Patrick and Lauren use Patrick's special download.
I'm going to grab Dinesh, I think, or Navarre. I think I only have, well, yeah. Yeah, let's go with Dinesh. I'll grab Dinesh. I think. Can I afford to just discard a card? You know what? I think I can. I'm gonna grab Vina, and then just discard a card to finally ready to swim. I'm just gonna discard this card. Oops, that doesn't go there. It goes there.
And then if you want, you can draw some cards for Surprise Party.
Oh, I do. Okay, because you download a Surprise Party. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna draw 2. Seems like a winning decision.
I think I'm going to move to MFN.
Okay. So you have to probe first.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit. Kirk dies, triggers Hero of the Empire. Your missions are now worth minus 10 points. My Klingon missions are worth plus 10 points.
Okay. Probe card goes back on top.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to discard a card to flip over the Space Sword. And then I will draw 2 MFN.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to play Marab for free. That draws me 2 cards, one with Kavach, one with Finally Ready to Swim. I'm going to play Clang for free, and then I'm going to play... Let's go ahead and play... Ensign Jameson as the card play directly to the ship through the temporal micro wormhole.
Okay.
I'm going to put... Can't just be any 22nd century card, can it? It has to be like personnel, right? Yeah, it has to be personnel. Okay. Oh, you're gonna nano probe? Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna put all these people into a crew here. Oh, sorry. Start of turn. Vina is gonna select. Let's select. Let's go with diplomacy.
Okay.
All right. And then it'll just use protect the timeline to go through, and we're going to attempt police trade route. Okay, fine. Fine by me. Okay, so that's attempt ends, right? Oh yeah, so can I, attempt ends, no mission debriefing, so I'm not stopped. 367. I have the range since I have 2 augments on board. We got 3 augments on board. We're gonna fly all the way over to here, and then we are gonna beam. We're gonna beam. To hell with it. Let's just do it. Let's just beam these people down, and then I'm gonna attempt Battle of Narendra 3. Friendly fire. Okay, I'm going to have the ship face it. And I've got 2 leadership, 2 security.
Yeah, you got it on the planet too.
Oh, I do. But I want the ship to face it because then I get the search and seizure.
Okay.
So you got to reveal the top card. You got to probe the top card of your deck. Okay, it's a personnel. So he's going to be my captive on Escape Gulag.
Okay.
Yep. Misinterpreted history. Personnel with highest cunning, and then I need 2 exo and 2 leadership. Well, exo there. I would not have it on the planet. And what is it? Most cunning or most treachery? I don't think I want the. I can't afford to have the planet face it because I can't afford to have Malik die. Okay, so we'll have the people in space face it. So then it's what is it? Most cunning or most treachery? If I have treachery, which I do, you saw them. And they're all equal on cunning. So you just get to pick who you want to die on in space.
Go with Clang.
Kalinger. Okay. All right, it's a dual dilemma. Yep. So then that's that. So Clanger dies. And I think it goes back under then, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I need to be able to beat that. Okay. I don't overcome it. So I don't get search and seizure yet.
I'm assuming you want to get rid of experience beach.
Yes, the experience beach has to go away as well, yeah. Exo and 2 leadership, or Exo and 2 leadership, or archaeology and law.
So you're pondering that. I'm going to download the Life Simple Pleasures with
Okay,
with Lauren.
gotcha.
And I've got 5 dudes and 2 chicks on it, so maybe the first time.
I realized I forgot to bring Vina with. She would have just been on the planet doing nothing.
Okay.
She would not have affected anything in any way. Most cunning, most treachery. If I could just literally have anybody else. Gosh. All right, that's interesting. Okie dokie then.
Since then, Life's Simple Pleasure doesn't give a location, does it go to an outpost or does it go to Lauren since she did the special download?
Download. Okay, so plays on your non-board crew at least 6 personnel. More meals to download. Yeah, because it's not saying download to them or download there. It's just download to anywhere that you could play them.
Yeah.
Yep. Exo and 2 leadership, huh? Or archaeology and law. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards end of turn.
Okay. I'm going to process some ore. Transact. And draw 1. Mana probe for right for a minute. I'll play data card, or I'll play data as the cybernetics to Solana, who's on the station. And I'm going to card play Husnock Ship.
Okay.
I'm flying Genesis Enterprise A over to Judge Stellar Rebirth.
Okay.
And shuffle some more people around. Okay, the Enterprise A and the Scout Vessel are docked. Crew 3's on the Husnock outpost and they're going to attempt third stellar rebirth.
Okay, so I'm sorry, who's attempting the stellar rebirth?
The Husnock ship.
Husnock? Okay.
Other ships are docked.
Temptations of the Flesh. You said you did your crew 3 doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got five objectives in play. So I've got 5 objectives in play. So let's stop this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then I'm going to double dumbass and I'm going to stop 5 more.
Okay.
So that stops the rest of them.
Sure does. Alright, end of turn, I will I'll draw 2.
Okay. Start of my turn, I'm going to discard this extra Nukiab. And I'm going to get a Raptor 1 into my hand. I'm going to go ahead and play Raptor 1 here. I think. Yeah, we're going to play it there. As the card play, I'm going to play... Let's play Occlum for free to the time location. We'll play Martrex for free to the Protect the Timeline. That draws me a card with Finally Ready to Swim. At the start of the turn, Vina, yeah, she's gonna keep diplomacy, I think. All right, so everyone's just gonna beam up. We're gonna put a card from my hand beneath the bottom of the deck. Let's go back in time. Then we're gonna use 4 range to go to here. We're going to maneuver some people around. And then we are just going to go ahead and go back into the future with Protect the Timeline. And we will attempt Police Trade Route from the Nukiab again. Okay. Alright. My crew 1. Go ahead and kill somebody.
Venus has diplomacy, you said?
Yes. And I think you have to kill Ensign Jameson.
Kind of what I was looking at it.
Or Jaya, I suppose. Jaya is technically human.
I'll kill Venus.
Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I have that. It's like I have 1 engineer, and that's about it. Okay. Ship is damaged and stopped. And then end of turn, you have to kill Jaya. We're going to go ahead and move Raptor 1 across your bow and draw a card. And then end of turn, I'm going to just go ahead and draw 2.
And we'll process more lore. One. And I'll take the second as well. Play the ball for free, the power to the 1. And next card play 1. And then I'll play ring event.
Okay.
Right, the crew 4 is going to be down to fostering collective intent.
Crew 4. Okay.
Yep.
Romulan mind probes.
1 personal random selection continues on the all crew can use at least 1 complete skill action at personnel.
Yep. So go ahead and shuffle your crew 4. Haha, 1. 1 printed skill. Youth.
Oh, yeah, Reyna is useful.
Okay.
Okay, so those 2 continue.
Yes. Okay. And then friendly fire.
Okay. I'll have those.
What's that?
I cannot get past.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm going to roll a 6-sided die here. Odds are 1. Evens are KPEC. KPEC dies. And that'll hold you off for a couple of turns.
I'm going to be in more down the planet as well. I'll be in my crew 4.
Okay.
Double geology, double antidote, still survive.
Okay.
Let's take the Husnock ship and have another go at Observed Stellar Vigorous.
Okay. We'll just double dumbass again.
Okay. Burn through those dumbasses.
Right.
I guess I'll take 2,000 in.
Okay. I'm going to play Pamok for free. That draws me a card. Auric Sung for free with Protect the Timeline. Oh, Vina gained exobiology, by the by.
Okay.
And let's go with... Let's go with... Ugh. Which of these idiots is less of a problem? Let's go with Chancellor Marek as the card play. I'm going to put a card to the bottom of my deck to just simply move these people from the past onto the ship with Temporal Conduit.
Okay.
And then I now have 2 Exobiology to cure this.
Okay.
I just don't want anybody dying unnecessarily. Okay, and then I'm going to put a 22nd Century Personnel beneath my deck to download a Temporal Agent. So I'm going to put this guy to the bottom of my deck. Sorry, I got to show you. Put this guy to the bottom of my deck. And I'm going to simply download Daniels. Then I'm going to simply have Raptor 1's going to fly to Foster Collective and back. Sorry, no. Let's just fly to Observe Stellar Rebirth and draw a card. That's a good draw. That's what I'm waiting for. That's a good one. And then, yeah, end of turn, I'm just going to go ahead and draw 2, and the cloud is no longer relevant. Ooh, good draws. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Very closely.
Yeah, yeah. This counted down 1.
Then I'll draw 1. The second card draw, I'm going to convert to go get a Jennifer Greenhurst personal ceremonies.
Okay. Serena.
Norman for free with cybernetics expertise. And play Revian Sun. And probe. And free back.
Okay.
Blue. Maybe blue board done last night. I got over my minutes.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I like how my range is, my damaged Nuke Yob is exactly the same as an undamaged Nuke Yob. Like, your range is 5 and your cloaking device doesn't work. I don't have a cloaking device, my range is already 5. I really wish they would bring the holographic skin back for the Raptors and stuff, and just, you know, like maybe nerf it to just like once or twice per game or something like that. So you couldn't just do it like all the time, but you could get just like your 1 or 2 battles out of it that you need, you know?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fly the Husnack ship over to investigate an anomaly.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt that mission.
Okay.
Instead of
Abandoning
slamming
all
the-
hope, you said. What's that?
Instead of slamming the other one and stopping everybody.
Right, you're gonna try to do something different. Okay. Let's go with a Space Amoeba. That'll do some things.
Yeah, it will.
And then into a Scout Encounter.
Okay.
So let's download a Raptor. And that gets me a... where are those 2 idiots at? I literally threw them back into the deck. Where are they? Not in my hand. You know, I put the one guy into play, but oh, did the deck list not save? Oh no, that's what happened. The deck list didn't save. Okay, well there's Morga. I'm supposed to have a second copy of Pamuk in here. Well, that's unfortunate. Stupid thing didn't save. I'm supposed to be... Yeah, I'm supposed to be a second Pamuk in the deck.
Let me generate them real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and generate him. I can tell you what card came out for him, too. That card is also in here yet.
How do you spell it?
Let me just... He's over here. Let me just pull him out. There. I took the idiot holodeck door guy out. I took this idiot out in order to put a second copy of him in. Because I don't have holodeck door in the deck. So I was like, why? Right? Other than the diplomacy and the science, but the science is not really that big of a deal. And I got diplomacy elsewhere, so I was like, I don't know what's going on there. So that guy gets removed, and I just download these 2 guys.
So you need to spawn that guy?
Nope, I got him. Okay. So there we go. All right, so Pamuk. So where did Pamuk go?
Oh, I took him out. I didn't think you did that.
Yeah, I do. No, that was the whole thing. Is I'm supposed to have 2 Pamuks in the deck and not have the one other guy. So I removed the one guy. So there, that's problem solved. This is the problem with Lackey, and this is the thing that pisses me off, and why I don't play online tournaments very often, is because of the fact that Lackey does things like this randomly. It's so annoying. All right, so those 2 guys and the ship are downloaded. Then I'm going to special download Klingon Bounty.
Okay.
There it is from the Q's tent. So I'm going to randomly capture somebody. Crew 3.
Yep.
Ooh, I captured Karen Lowe's.
Let me get on my downloads then.
Yeah, right. No doubt. No doubt. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and battle you to a standstill.
Alright.
Because both ships have all attributes of 5. And I don't have my battle bridge door because I didn't roll high enough to put it into play. But that's okay. I got my captive, and I got... Oh, when these idiots came into play, I also draw a card, because it's 22nd century personnel reporting. unhelpful. So, okay.
I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just drop you then.
Okay. All right, so Space Amoeba can travel to there. All righty. Okay, so we're gonna go Antok for free with Protect the Timeline. Harad Sar for free with the time location, and we'll play Daniels to the outpost over here as a card play. When I play Harad Sar, I draw a card. When I play Daniels, I have to discard a card.
I think this turn the fight's done, right?
No, it'll be done at the end of this turn.
Yeah.
Let's just discard. I'm going to discard Captain Mendak. Okay, let's go ahead and just fly to here with the Raptor 1 to draw a card. And then I'm going to put a card from my hand beneath the deck. I'm going to move all of these people that are all these people that are on the Nuke Gab they're going to move on to the Nuke Gab. I still have the augments I need to fly all the way over to here. And then I'm going to maneuver people around.
Okay.
Planet, 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 planet. Back onto the ship. Most treachery, most cunning, and then I will have Exo and 2 leadership. Yeah, let's do that. So, all the non-aligneds are on the planet. I attempt the mission. I'll have the space crew face it. You'll only have one choice of who to kill, and that's Araksoon. He's most treachery and most cunning.
Okay.
And then I will have exobiology with Antok and 2 leadership using Marab and General Kavach. And then I will trigger search and seizure. So you'll probe a person onto the table because I beat it with a Klingon crew. Ooh, I get Rook as a prisoner. That's fun. And then I'll face the last dilemma. Okay, highest, okay. So, 2 security, 2 treachery, or personal, okay. Highest integrity or fewest red dot icons. Antok is highest integrity. Fewest icons is Auckland. Well, hold on a second here. Actually, you know what? Let's back up a second here. This is a dual dilemma. I could have the people on the planet face it. Let me just think for a second. So 2 security, 2 treachery. Well, I have security, treachery, and I have security, treachery. Oh yeah, they're gonna beat it. So yeah, who you're killing? Antok?
Yep.
Okay, Antok dies, and then security, treachery, and security, treachery.
All right.
Okay, and then I probe again from the top of your deck for search and seizure again. Ooh, I get the 1. I get 1 as a prisoner. Yay!
See, I've already got him in place, so that doesn't matter once you.
I guess what it does say if possible, doesn't it? And he's a captive, so you would control him. So I guess yeah, that doesn't work. So he just goes back to the top of the deck. That makes me sad. All right, so.
I guess I didn't even know this, so I can I mean I can't. They're under my control for captives, but I can't do anything with them, right?
Correct, because they're captives.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So I do not solve because I have 7 weapons, even when I like reform up here. But that's okay. The mission's clear. He can't really get to it. I've used all my range. We're just going to put everyone on the ship for right now. So let's see here. I have 1 augment. No, I have 3 augments. Oh, wait, that's my hand. What am I doing? God. That's why I don't have 3 augments. He's not in play yet. My bad. Sorry, this is, again, why I hate Lackey. Yeah, I have not an augment, not an augment, not an augment, not an augment, is an augment, is an augment. For each of your augments, so I'd be at weapons of 7. Okay. However, Malik is the commander, so I would have it. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we'll just go ahead and beam random dude down. I'll attempt the mission. I will then solve. We'll start with the weapons. It's 5. Malik makes it an 8 with Captain's Log.
Okay.
It is an AU ship, of course. Leadership and security come on General Kavach, because he's my apparently hero of this game.
Yeah.
And then I didn't check honor though. I know I have it on Vina. Do I have it on anyone else? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, so I don't solve. However, I still have a special download with Harad Sar. I don't think either of the other Dabo girls have it, but I'm still gonna. Well, let's just hold off on it. I'll just solve next turn. God, it's no big deal, right? Yeah. I think that's what I'm just simply gonna do then. Okay. End of turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw 2.
All right. I will.
And the friendly fire goes away.
Okay. I'm gonna process more orange. Playing the ball for 3. Colors is a 1. Card play. Sure. Let's take the Husnock ship and attempt this thing on into again.
Okay.
Okay. So if I were to use Anastasia smoke bomb now, does that prevent that from going on the ship?
Yeah, it would just go back underneath the mission.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Using smoke bomb to get out of it. Okay. Bombs away.
There's that. The Enterprise A is going to fly 4 range over, and attempt with Kirk.
Okay, so Kirk's gonna take the hit. Okay.
And then he'll make it over to here.
Okay.
I cleared my crew cabin, so Kirk on.
Right.
Alright, Scout vessel will fly over 4 range, attempt to investigate anomaly.
Okay, I assume you have it.
I got Federation people, exobiology, and then strength 35.
Sure.
I got 7 dudes in there.
Yeah, that's fine. I trust you know that you need the strength, so that's fine. Solve it for 15.
The heat range is 4, so I'll fly 4 range back here, so the Scout vessel is out of range.
Okay.
Let's attempt Observe Stellar Reaper.
Okay. Let's stop 5 on Temptations of the Flesh. Your crew 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. Stopped. 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 I'll let the other 2 continue if you have the ability to pass it.
No, you stopped on my command star, so.
Okay.
And then crew 4. Oh wait, hold on. Crew 4 will attempt costume collector.
Let's do it again.
Oh, look at that.
You just keep finding them. Crew 4, huh?
Yep.
Stopped.
I don't.
Stopped.
I don't even. I can't get by it even if you don't stop anybody.
Okay. No command stars in that group, he says. Or queens. No. Or Enterprise E people. Got it. Okay.
Alright, I think pretty much everybody stopped, so I will to the end.
Okay. Start of turn, Vina is going to select Honor, so that she now has 2 Honor. We'll go ahead and play Rakeen for free. That draws me a card. I'll play Captain Korok for free with the Smuggler's Rendezvous. And because I want an extra ship just in case, I'm going to play Kronos 1 to the Klingon Outpost. And I'm just going to discard this card to do it. I'm going to special download its commander, which is Captain Kang. Oh, he has honor. I didn't even have to have Vina change. Womp womp. All right, and then I'm going to discard this card for him entering play. Now you will see that I can attempt and solve it.
Okay.
So I'll score it for 50. I'm just going to have both ships fly over here to police trade route. And we're going to figure out who's doing what. We'll just go ahead and put a card from my hand beneath the deck. To move the people who are in the past into the present on one of the ships. Let's see here. Medical, security, and officer, huh? Medical, security, and officer. Security. Officer. Kind of want to protect him, but rather not lose my hand. Okay. Crew 2 is Kronos 1. Crew 1 is the Nuke Yab. We'll just go ahead and have the Nuke Yab attempt police trade route.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Okay, so let's see here. I know I have one transporter skill. Okay. Okay, I've got one transporter skill. Okay. Okay, they'll stop to Ghost of Cyrus Ramsey. I will have Raptor 1 fly to here to draw me a card. I will have the Bounty fly to here. This move to there at the end of your turn. And the end of my turn is going to just go off the space line. We're going to have the Raptor fly back to here for no other reason than it just can. And then I'm just going to go ahead and draw 2 to end the turn.
Right. And we'll process now. Oh. Playing Morik for free. $1.
Okay.
Card play will be Clock.
Okay. That looks like a command star.
Alright. Move to order streams and figure some people out here.
Rightio.
Enterprise over here. Why do I stock ship? Compare starter goods.
Excuse me, everyone.
Okay, let's the Husmak ship will attempt to raise submarine.
Okay. From crew 3?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and have it just be that this person continues.
Okay. Does oh, okay, I got it too.
Yep.
Are they gonna get past it, or are you gonna stop?
I'm gonna let him get past it.
Okay.
And then the ship blows up the Beecher.
Okay.
And then when they die, I am gonna have Aurum be a valuable prisoner.
Okay.
So your crew 3 all goes to the discard pile.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Riley Fraser on top of this card pile.
Okay.
The Flaxseed Scarlet observe that'll be good.
Okay, from crew 1.
Yep.
Arsenal divided. Unique people into 2 different piles.
Those are my piles.
Okay. They both have 3 in them?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to stop that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and double dumbass. And we're going to stop 3 more people.
Put these unstopped into the crew and then grab 3 more?
Yep.
Or it's probably not going to matter.
It's not going to matter because then you're not going to have it. 2 people are not going to have 27 or 28 integrity. So it's fine. Unless you've got some way of getting around that, we can certainly play it out.
Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, there's that.
Okay.
And then alright, let's crew 4 is going to attempt to possibly collect.
Alright, let's stop 5 at random. You.
Yep, you already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Doing what I can.
Right. I don't know. I've been on How Good Temptations of the Flesh is for several years now, and I think it's just me and Johans are the only people who've been like on to how good that card was, and now Double Dumbass just made it, incredibly good. But it was always good. Just no one else was on it but us. All right. Vina will get medical, but then I'm just gonna play Lyneth for free, Captain Goroth for free, and I'm gonna card play Kevis Fodro Collector. and then that'll be gain.
Yeah, might not matter. I'm just gonna put this back.
Okay.
That'll solve it though.
Yeah, but now I have transporter skill. I just played 2 transporter skills, and then I had transporter skill with Rakim.
Alright, good game.
And then the medical was on, and then of course then, security and officer, and then security is of course General Kavach, and medical was Vina, and honors Vina, and strength is everyone. So then that's 50 points. So that was a good game. That was entertaining.
Yeah, had fun.
I'm curious, if you don't mind. I'm curious what you had here. Escape Gula, because now that I have 3. So when I solved search and seizure, right? When I solved the mission, 1 solved increases point box by 10 while a captive is there. So once I did that, once I solved the mission and I got the plus 10, now this mission's worth 50 points as well. I was curious what was here, because I thought about just changing tracks and going after it. Oh, rough. Oh yeah, that would have been tough. Oof. Oof. 3 people science. Yeah, I wasn't beating that part of it. And then otherwise, what is it? 3 geology. 3 people with geology. Well, I could go grab. Wait, does archery even have it? I'm lost in here in the shuffle. Guy doesn't even have it. Oof. I had 1.
Vina to do it.
Vina gets it. Garib, I could go grab him. Yeah. Oh, and then this idiot has it. And yeah. I mean, I could have come up with it maybe, but if you killed 2 of it, yeah, if you killed 2 of it, oof, then I don't know, because neither Navarre nor Dinesh have it. Yeah, she does not have it. As a matter of fact, I don't have any more of it in the deck. So yeah, that would have been a problem. So I'm glad I stuck with the plan that I stuck with. That would have just been a huge waste of time.
Do you think if I solved every one of my missions, I would have even had 100 points? Probably, huh?
Let's see here. You got 15 there. I mean, you were at 22 with that. This one is 25. This one's at 25. That's 50. You're at 72. You would have had to go over to do examine morality or intercept dignitary to even do it.
Yeah, that's been rough.
Right. So that's what this trick buys for this deck, is that, like, if they say no even to the first part of it, then fine. I mean, the things that I got are not really critical. You know what I mean? Like, that's all just fluff to screw around with. But, they can't say yes to the second one. Like, you can't say yes. All my missions were 0 points. Like, okay, then I don't solve any missions, don't get any points. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But then against a Borg player, you just say, you may not score points.
Yeah.
And the point drain on them doesn't matter. They don't care about the points on the missions then, because it's minus 10 when solved. It's not minus 10 showing. So, like, all their objectives still fire off. But it allows me to go to a 2-mission win. So,
Yeah.
And the fact is, though, is that, like, if I'm playing against a Borg opponent, I don't go get those additional seed cards. I just pretty much just go get dilemmas. Because I have, like 12 or 15 dilemmas set aside over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So.
I'm surprised Protection Racket doesn't get abused more.
Well, it's a seed card investment that's pretty significant. Like, you literally have to, you know, you first off have to, because if you put it like on it, typically if you just put it on your own personnel, they don't care, right? So you like have to put it onto their personnel, and then it has to be somebody worthwhile, because it's like, well, I don't care what the request is. Like, if I don't care about this person, I can just let them die, right? You've invested one seed card into just killing this one person. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This really only becomes good when you like find a way to combine it with Hero of the Empire and stuff. Is really the only way that it's actually really good. I mean, back in the day when Protection Racket came out, people found ways of doing like all kinds of weird shenanigans to make it fire off. But it was like people quickly realized that like just killing one personnel that you've targeted is not going to break a deck. You know what I mean? Or it shouldn't. You know. So it's no different than just battling the person and killing them in a personnel battle if you get present with them anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of the reason why Protection Racket has not been abused, is because of the fact that it's an investment to even pull it off, and what do you really get out of it? It's only when you threaten a backside that's like damaging that it becomes good. So like if I'm playing against a Delta Quadrant deck with this, it's like you have to threaten, like, or a Mirror Quadrant, you have to threaten that your missions are worth 0 points on the second attempt on it, because, you know, yeah. Because they'll still just do like they're like, I go X number of missions to the win, but those decks typically have to do at least 3 missions anyway. So, but well, thanks for the game, Joe. Hope you enjoyed playing this match. I hope everybody at home enjoyed watching this game. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to drop comments on any thoughts you have about the game, how either of our decks played, what have you. But thanks so much for watching, and as always, may you live long and prosper.